Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Here we are in Arkansas. Sorry, I forgot to turn on my light. There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you all having a wonderful night. We're gonna get some. Sorry, I forgot that was on. Anyways, I'm gonna get to work. Start recording for the next episode. Get it all planned out. Just kind of working through some things, trying to make sure everything's going good. So far, the stream is looking good. So yeah, let's get started. I should probably start right here. As you see, we bought a brand new pickup truck the last time, so I'm gonna try and just stick to using it with stuff. But let's go ahead and get here. Make sure that's still working. All right. Let's see. We got wheat, barley. I could plant those next month. What's going on over here? Oh, yeah. No, look at that stuff later. Never had to check this. Sorry, y'all. Some things have popped up in my head now. All right. Anyways. Well, hello, and welcome to Arkansas, the start of a new beginning series. Today, we have some planting to do. We're going to plant some wheat and barley so it starts growing so we can go ahead and get harvested next season because we're going to need some more straw and stuff for what I have plans, which y'all will see as it comes along. Um, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get moving over here and get into the tractor, go hook up to the planter and start planting. You know, all goes according to plan. It'd be nice if I have to change some things up. Well, we'll go. Definitely the grass field will be ready next month. That's gonna be nice to be able to get more hay bales. Eventually, at some point, we're gonna need to get more silage working over there. So I think I'm gonna leave one field unplanted and leave it for some corn and maybe do some corn silage. I don't know. We'll figure it out when time comes. Anyways, if y'all like the content, please consider hitting the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed, and please hit the like button as well if you like the content. I'll Yeah, I'll see you out there in the field. Bye. All right, so the planter, or not the planter, the seeder can this tractor can handle it for sure. Well, y'all, yeah, there's gonna be some issues with stuff, you know. We're gonna go this way. Boop. Yeah, no, I hit everything. Nobody needs to comment about that. This tractor has bad turning radius, man. Actually, do we have anything in here worthwhile? No. And if we're gonna do corn silage, we're gonna need one of these. Kind of pricey. I mean, I guess this would be the best one. Oh. Meh. Nah. You know what? That looks better. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Yep, so we need 303,000 for that. Not only that, we're gonna need a header to go with it. Yeah. We're gonna need about 400 grand, which will leave us with 500,000, which unfortunately is not. That's just what we have now. I'm looking for that. So we're still gonna need at least another 300K. We have contracts. We got some baling that we can do, some cultivating. These seem to be broken right here. And we could do this too. But let's focus on our stuff right now. What do y'all think, guys? I don't think I put enough soft fertilizer here. I should have had these flipped around. But anyways, so we're gonna look here. Let's see. So barley tends to sell for 682. So there's more money in wheat here. So I think these three fields will do as wheat, these three as barley, and have this one as leave this one alone for corn. I think that's what we're gonna do, y'all. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get him set up on that. I need to figure out my cultivator. Do I have a cultivator? Do I need to buy one? I don't remember. I think we do have a cultivator. I think I have a cultivator. Yeah, because I have that speed till. And it requires 360. So I made a smart choice. I have to use this one. Anyways. Oh, hey, look. First one's at least behind us. Looks like he's just barely pulling that. Oh, I might have to switch tractors on that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, y'all. We're gonna go switch tractors because yeah, I can't. Actually, Sorry, y'all. I don't need to be mean to be sneezing on y'all. Oh, and just so everybody knows, for the best notifications, I'm sure y'all already know, would be to go to my Discord and join it. Ooh. Gonna have a long ways to travel. We're just gonna go ahead and cut across here. I'll be right back. I gotta turn off this fan, it's cold. Alright, y'all. Had some things pop up I need to check on real quick. How's everybody doing this wonderful evening / night? We're just gonna go ahead and get this set over here by field 22. Then we're gonna hop back to the farm and get the sprayer. Oh, yeah. Probably out of the whatchamacallit. Well, I figured that was gonna happen. Whoops a daisy. Alright. So. Gosh, this thing is so slow. I need to upgrade it at some point. Maybe next year. Maybe the year after. I have other things more I need to worry about more than upgrading the equipment. Bump. You know, I just thought of something. Just so he gets done sooner. Yeah. I thought that was going to be a problem. I don't. Yes, the first tank is what I had solid fertilizer. Yeah. Yep, it won't let me. Dang it. Oh well, y'all. Oh well. I'm just gonna go look at something really quick. Oh, I do have a fertilizer spreader right here. So you know what? I ain't just gonna. I'm just gonna not refill the fertilizer. It can run without it. They can run with an empty tank, I believe. So let's see. Then asks us to bale and cultivate. You know what? Asks us to cultivate. And Katie asked us to irrigate. Actually, I guess that's something I didn't ask myself. Here. Sprayers. Oh, it does water. So we need to get tools. Maybe? Oh. No. Yeah. I think that's all the water we're gonna need, right? Hopefully. Alrighty, well, we got some workers out. What the heck? Why are you open? No, you. I guess I forgot to shut my door. Whatever. Anyways, we had Katie call and she asked us if we can go ahead and irrigate field 25. So we're heading over there to get the sprayer going to spray some water down to irrigate her field for her. Ben has called and asked if we can cultivate and bale. So currently we got the cultivator out there on field 20, not 20, blah. Field 59. Man, I need to get my fields right. So, we're out there cultivating that field for them. And then Noah asked if we could cultivate. So once we're done with Ben, we'll cultivate field 2 and get that done for Noah and hopefully make some big fat money. As of right now, current calculations is I'm going to need to make another $300,000 so I can get a forage harvester, or I'm just gonna have to get the forage harvester and suffer on the combine for another season. We'll see how things play out. If you think I should get the bigger combine before a forage harvester, go ahead and let me know in the comments. So right now I'm thinking the forage harvester so I can do corn silage, but yeah, I mean, combine I have now works, but oh, well, yeah, I mean that field does look like it needs to be cultivated. It has some dead. Man, dude, why'd you have to let that stuff die? Anyways, I'll see y'all in a few when I start getting to work. Here we are anyways. Alright, well, yeah, we're out here just doing some spraying for Katie. She asked us if we could spray her fields to get some water down, so we're currently out here doing that. You know, hopefully we have enough water still in the tank. I didn't think I was gonna really be using this much water. I would have filled it up more, but man, we're definitely going through it. So I think I'll definitely go ahead and have to run back and fill it up some more. Maybe not a note for next time. Um, yeah, so we'll just go ahead and finish up what we have here. I'll see you when we're back out here. Bye. Yo, what's up, Patrick? How you doing today? Just out here spraying some water on the field to try and make some money. Also recording for episode 4. I hope you're having a wonderful night, man. One pass. Literally, you just get me one pass and that's it. What a shame. Alright, well, I guess we'll just go ahead and head back to the good old farm. Oh, yeah. I just got off of work about 3 hours ago. Well, no, it was about 2 hours ago. Decided it's time to go ahead and record for episode 4. Might try and do episode 5 tonight. I'm at least trying to do one. Oh, yeah, episode 3 is out. I messed up with the volume on it at the end. I know that already. I switched my streaming platform and whatnot. Decided to get it set to something different because Streamlabs just wasn't giving me notifications kind of like I liked, so I decided to switch to OBS, see how that plays out, and audio didn't get completely fixed before I did the recording for it. So yeah, I thought when I went back through with the audio portion and I upped the volume, it just didn't work like I thought it worked through the whole video, so it's messed up. Yes, I know you're empty over there, dang it. Enter. I'll just... God, that doesn't have a big tank for fertilizer. I need to have a bigger fertilizer tank, not so much. So yeah, we're hopefully today, once I get done with these contracts, I'll have the spraying done soon, hopefully. I just didn't think I was going to need as much water. Apparently I do. And this water isn't deep enough to grab in this map. As of right now, like, episodes probably gonna be once a week. Tomorrow night, however, I should be doing another live stream tomorrow night with my friend Hobby and Kenru, and we'll be over at Walker Farms. So that's just, dude, really? You're a school bus. You shouldn't be passing. Whatever. But yeah, if there's ever anything that seems to be off or needs to be fixed, just let me know, man. And welcome to the stream. Glad you dropped in. So, I just need to make a road through here. While I wait on you, how fast are you going? 11, okay. It's not terribly too bad. Yeah. Over here. Man, I don't like how he let his stuff wither. How does this guy have a farm still? I get it. Yeah, you know, focus on your work and stuff. You don't want you to get in trouble. So we got this field that we need to bail up for this guy. I mean, you just being here watching it helps tremendously as well. More people I can get to come into the streams and watch, more views, better. It helps out the channel, even if everybody's lurking. Oh, really just trying to figure out exactly where I want to take everything with this series. What the? Well, you know, I wonder if that's from... What if that's from realistic weather? Or dude just put some water in there and didn't mean to? That's definitely gonna mess with that field. Alright, so we're doing that. 30,000 liters, yep, that's probably gonna be about 3 passes and then I have to come fill this thing back up. Hopefully that just finishes off the contract. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and turn off realistic weather on here and uninstall that because I have not heard good things about that mod, unfortunately. So, Patrick, if you don't mind me asking, what do you do for work, man? Anything cool and interesting? Looking good. Yeah. Wonder how many bales are gonna get off of this field. Let's see, we got, I believe it was 60. We had 144. And that was a 79 acre field. 58, so 21 less acres. I'm gonna say we're probably gonna get 120. Yeah, 120. I'm gonna guess 120 bales off of this field. Alright, well, we got a worker over there spraying that field for us. While I work on getting this field baled up for Ben, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that we're gonna probably get about 120 bales for Ben out of this field. If y'all think we're gonna get less or more, go ahead and put your guess down in the comments, and we'll see who gets the closest here at the end of the baling. So yeah, go ahead and put your guess on how many bales we're gonna get here on this field. 22 here on Arkansas, and see if you can get it close. Let you know there at the end. Sweet. That irrigation is definitely getting up there, which is good. not expecting that from this field. From this map, period. So one of my complaints about this map is the guy doesn't let you do any kind of terrain altering. It's almost like he's turned that off, I guess. I don't know. But you can't raise or lower any of the ground. You know, it's nice that he's made a lot of flat areas, but at the same time, it's quite annoying that you can't alter the ground, because you might want to have a raised area compared to a low area. Whatever, I guess. So this is oh my gosh, that is super annoying. So close to 100%. You know what? Just do it that quickly. Forget I could do that part. Seems like it'd be a peaceful life to have something like this. And can we plant corn? Oh. Corn, corn, corn. Cannot plant corn until April. Man, really? Carrots have such a long harvest season. So do parsnips and peas. Spinach does as well. Wheat so long. You have such a short period for long grain rice. You plant olives quite a bit. Only one part. Wow. But I've learned my lesson. Trying to do olives and grapes, they're not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Yeah, I did olives and grapes back in 22, and they were not. Oh, that single row harvesting came instead of AI worker to do it. Just such a pain. Of course, my grapes withered on me because I guess I didn't really do my homework on it like I should have. And I had a friend sit there and tell me, I wouldn't do it. And I'm like, I just want to give it a try. Plus, I need grapes to make raisins. I believe I need to make raisins for the cereal, and yeah, so much work to try and make cereal, and wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it at all. That's why I'm glad this game makes mods, because then I started doing a mod for the grapes and olives, and that worked out very well. Looks like the way I want it to look. Not trapping any frames, which is good. Not really having much of that happening, which is good. at 24 already. And so, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead. And I'll be able to replant the grass field, which would be nice. That'll work out perfectly. Yeah, we'll go ahead. I'll do this one and the spraying. Do both those sprayings, get those contracts done out the way. No, try to make the farm some money. I mean, we're almost at $1 million, which is nice, but that's gonna go away before next season. Hey, Patrick, if you can, whenever you get a chance, you wanna tell me how the sound is? I'm thinking I might need to fix it. Believe Arkansas is a 4X. It's definitely bigger than your other maps. Actually, let me look really quick. Yeah, it's a 4X. I was right. It's a 4X. I don't know why I'm running. You can just teleport over here. Yeah, so like field 10 is the largest field, and that's 269 acre field. It's ridiculous size for it. And then after that, I think 178 acre for this field 6. So definitely at some point I'm gonna need the largest header, and definitely the most all right, is it the game capture sound, the game sound, or is it the my volume for my mic? Yeah, because that's not going all the way up like it should. Oh, well, maybe I need to turn that up from my mic too. That should not be going off like that though. Let's see. There. Ah, yeah, I just realized on my mic, apparently I had it at the lowest setting. Is that any better now? Yeah. Except I don't like how you can hear the clicks of my mouse. Or not mouse, but that. So that did. Yo. Hello. Um. So if we did that. Whew. Can you still hear me? Good. We're gonna do that. Yeah. That. Just remove it because I don't know if it's. Oh. Yeah, I'm just trying to make it where you don't hear like me clicking on my keyboard or mouse because it's mechanical, which is what I like. Should probably just use my steering wheel and my farm stick. Yeah, but see that's Guess I'll just leave it at that. Field 14's almost done, which means I can move on to the spraying of weeds. We'll make a lot of money on contracts here, which will be nice. The only problem is, like, all of my harvest contracts, when I tried doing them off stream. No, I don't do farming in real life. Actually, I drive semi trucks. I just got into playing this game and really liked it. It's nice and relaxing compared to some of the other games that I play. Which, really, the only other game I play is Rocket League. And teammates make me mad too much, so... So we can do this. Now I can go over here, go to the contract. But I did have an uncle who did like a bunch of hay bales, or I shouldn't say hay bales. Yeah, he did hay bales and whatnot. The only thing I helped him with was moving around to sell them. I'd tell people though, if I ever won the lottery, I'd find people who knew how to harvest and whatnot, and do a whole bunch of farm work, and have them come teach me how to do it. You know, some say it's not worth it. Some say it is. I don't know. Yeah, I'm from the city. We, as far as I know, I'm not allowed to have any animals. Oh, 4-H. Yeah, if that's a farming community thing, I think it'd be nice. I mean, I think having a lot of the younger generation learn about farming and how it's essential for us to have farmers would be a good thing. Okay, I hear way too many stories out on the road talking with people. You know, some people think that food and stuff just magically appear in the stores, that it's not grown, and you're just like, what era do you live in? I've had people tell me that my job isn't essential, and I have to tell them, like, no, semi trucks deliver everything. Like, your car gets delivered by a semi truck. Stuff just gets moved around on a train or shipped from country to country, but eventually it ends up on a semi truck to wherever you bought it from. So I think, you know, if I could learn more about farming when I was younger, it would have been nice. Oh, how'd that go for them? Or how'd it go? Did they enjoy it? Or were they pretty upset about the turkey's process? Yeah, see, I've seen some. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of times when I see videos of kids seeing the stuff, they get upset if they're out there. Some of the ones I've seen, they don't want it to happen, so I don't know, I guess every kid's different. Some might be like, it's cool. Some are like, oh my god, it's so cruel. But it's definitely a choice if they don't want to eat it after knowing the process of how the turkeys get processed. But after we're done with this, I think after I'm done with these contracts, get these fertilizing ones done. Yeah, see, like I would love to do this contract. It's almost $200,000. You got like it's a lot of money in these, but I can't seem to get them to work properly. At least the younger two definitely enjoy it. You know, the older, the older two, I kind of get when she started getting up and about preteen age, unless if they were into it younger, then it. I don't know. When I was that age, I wouldn't say I would be all into it. Wish I was though. Just being able to self-sustain and grow your own food and everything else, it's definitely a good way of life. It helps you save a lot of money. Then again, you're spending on money for the food and everything too, I guess. Like I said, I never had the full opportunity to learn the from start from the beginning to the end myself because I lived in a big city and ordinances and all that don't allow you to have that stuff. I actually had my mom my mom and my stepdad planted a garden, but I didn't take care of it like I was supposed to, so of course everything just died and I was too lazy as a kid and I wish I could go back and change some of that stuff. But you live and learn, right? Yeah, my dad has some stories back from when he was growing up about farm and I don't think he dealt with it entirely too lot, but he definitely we had a farm in my family, still in the family, but it's not direct, I guess you would say. I have an uncle who has the farm now, but he still has his job and he's got to turn around and do that just for the farmland. And I guess if I would have had enough ambition when I was helping take care of my grandma, I probably could have be there to help with the farm. But if it's not something I really think about doing at the time, my interest in it just isn't there. And I think that's the way a lot of people are, and I'm just heavier on the side of if I'm not interested in doing it, I'm just not going to do it. But that's the big city growing up life for you, I guess. But I moved to a smaller town now, and I have farm fields all around me. When I go for my delivery route, I see all the farm fields and whatnot. I have some people I've talked to about farming and asked them questions just to see how true. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I grew up as a big gamer. Instead of going out with other kids and going shopping or parties and whatnot, I just stay home and play video games. Used to play COD a lot, but that game's pissed me off and I don't like it as much anymore. But yeah, like I was saying, I have friends I talk to and ask just to kind of see how exactly how realistic the game is compared to real life farming, and it's amazing how somewhat close it is, but still how far away it can be. But like tomorrow night, if Hobby's up to it, we'll be live streaming our Walker Farms roleplay series and have that going tomorrow. And that's one where we're trying to keep everything as close to realistic / real life as possible. You know, we don't have all the mods that make it super realistic or anything, and but like we have rules set in place. Yeah, it's a series that we're trying to plan on doing every Friday night, and then it might happen every other Saturday. Because like the weekends are usually at the time where I'm up out of I'm out of my house and I'm up in a different city at my skydiving drop zone to go skydiving. So my weekends are packed with that one. Oh, need to go this way. I believe we start that 8:30 Central Time. Might be 9:30. I haven't talked to him about it. I know he's usually streaming right now as well, but he has some stuff in real life that has taken him away for now. Horse's car, sorry. Speaking of it. Oh, you actually kept straight, eh? I guess I should have been nice enough to this car and use that road instead of this road. Oh well. No. I go skydiving just for fun. It's a hobby. So like where I go skydiving at, it's a club-based ran drop zone. We just want to get more people into skydiving, so we put we volunteer our time if we become instructors or whatnot. I Earlier this summer. Oh, that's all good. Yeah, I drive a semi truck for a living. I forgot. Great job. Field work. See how well this works. I thought, well, because I ran into a car. Whoa, okay. Oh. Yeah, I get to see a lot of factories sometimes. Fabrication shops. I go to distribution centers. If they're shipping or, you know, have a pallet that they want sent out, I might go there. Yes. Here factory work still pays well. Hopefully it does. Still need all these field professions for it all. Part of me does think about making a career out of skydiving. I mean, I love it. Ooh. Steel pipes, yeah. That's fun stuff dealing with steel. I have an uncle who does a bunch of work for steel. Well, steel worker or iron worker, whatever it's called for him. Does the same thing my grandfather did. I pick up steel stuff from steel that has been made from steel at a couple places that fabricate into whatever other people want. I love getting to watch how it works. Just like I love how places that have the CNC machines. I'll sit there and watch them while I'm waiting to get loaded or unloaded for something. I'll just watch how it goes, and it's just relaxing for some reason. Don't know why. Are we halfway through the bales yet? Oh, yeah, we're about halfway. Oh, we might get more than I was thinking. Alright, I'm gonna go recording real quick. Alright, everybody, well, I believe we're about halfway through with baling this field, and I just checked how many bales that we've made so far on this field, and we're about halfway through what I said, but it was like 66 bales. Oh, no, we're at 67 now, so 68 bales halfway through. If you haven't guessed by now, well, like I said, we're about halfway through, and I won't take anything past this point, unfortunately. So if you haven't guessed before now, and now you're trying to guess, it's kind of cheating, you know, and I don't think we should be allowed to cheat. Do you? Anyways, I'll give you a quick update once I'm done. You know, just kind of been working, making money. We have a worker on our field planting for the time being, but once I finish this, I might actually go finish planting that. Anyways, see you out here at the end. Oh yeah, science intrigues me, but I don't think it's enough to really do much with it. Um, yes, it's silly. I don't know all what goes into steel. For me, it seems like it's, from what I've seen outside of everything and watching videos or shows or whatever, seems like a somewhat simple process, but at the same time, I know it's complex. I mean, when you sit there and look at everything and just to shape the steel, you have to have it so hot. I guess a lot of it says what are you gonna make out of it compared to this or that on how much work actually goes into it. I had a customer today that sat there and, you know, laughing because I brought him something from a company, and he's like, "Yeah, we fabricate steel. I don't know why we can't just make this ourselves." And I'm like, "Don't know." He thinks it'd be cheaper, and he went and talked to one of the higher ups, and they higher ups like, "Well, no. By the time we pay our people to, make that, it'd be more than what it would cost us to buy." And I'm like, whatever. Back where their docks are, they have a machine that just cuts round pipes. Square bills, 13 out of 18 are for the twine anyways. Let's see, did I go with the regular twine color? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I would say that the automotive and gas industries probably use a lot of steel pipes for stuff. Flat steel. I'm gonna say making the pipes though, you're probably not cutting a hole in the middle, you're probably just running it in a circle to bend the steel, right? I'm guessing that 0.315 and the 2.75 is gonna be your diameters that y'all make. finally 80% done with this field. Yeah, it's the chat box needs to be moved up, I think. I'll mess with it later. Yeah, probably in a lot of force just to get steel to bend too. Something I learned from, in the LTL world that I'm currently working in. Talked with some people about just the steel fork tines for forklifts, and it's funny how we're like, it takes a lot to bend them. Usually they break everything else, and I'm like, they're that strong. Holy crap! I figured maybe other steel components they would destroy, or not destroy, but they would get messed up, and apparently not. Well, yeah. I was about to say, how's that counting down? It looked like my spraying contract was counting down, not counting up. That would have been a horrible blast. We used to, company I worked for, kind of worked for the same company, except the company I worked for got bought out by the company I work for now. We used to deliver to this place. I would get these long, round steel tube, and it's just like, I'm looking at them. The first time I had to deal with it, and I'm like, just looking at it, like, how the frick are we gonna get this off of my trailer? Because, I'm driving a dry van, not a flatbed, and the guy comes out with the forklift with the pipe that with straps on the bottom of it, and we take the straps and put it up under the steel. It's not really a roll. It's just like a cylinder. non-hollow cylindered. I don't know what they would be called anymore. But you'd have to take straps up under just for them to pick it up. It was interesting to see. But I hate hauling stuff like that in a dry van. Because it just makes it such a pain in the butt to deliver. And if the dock workers aren't thinking about it and they put it in the wrong spot, then it's even more of a pain in the butt. So do you play any games there, Patrick, or no? Oh, I was off. Ah, I've seen Forza around. Really haven't played it. I was more into Need for Speed. I think the greatest Need for Speed was Most Wanted. Like I said, I play this game mainly to be able to just relax, not get mad at people for doing stupid stuff in the game. But at the same time, like if I'm playing this by myself, unless if I'm like trying to live stream it like now to make some episodes, which as you if you've noticed, I just started with YouTube, so it's just kind of a learning thing for me now to keep everything set up and get everything nice and going. I don't play. I've never played Pro Street. Not that I remember. I really stopped. I stopped playing Need for Speed back when in Carbon. I think it was after Most Wanted. No, I played live. I think I played Live Pursuit, Hot Pursuit, or something. But yeah, the Carbon wasn't anywhere close to Most Wanted for me. And the last one that I tried playing just again wasn't didn't appeal to me anymore. It's kind of like Call of Duty. I think Black Ops 2 was the best Call of Duty there was. Um, so yeah, and I never really even finished Most Wanted either. Let me see. 2012 is when Most Wanted came out. It's a 360 game. Yeah. Yeah, Pro Street was before Most Wanted. Never played it. When I first started playing Need for Speed, it was Need for Speed Underground 2. Well, actually, let me correct that. I played a Need for Speed game before that one. I just don't remember which one it was. Alright, I'm gonna go record real quick. Well, yeah. We are done baling the field now, and, well, I didn't really make as many bales as I thought I was. But yeah, we made 104 bales. So whoever guessed 104 or close to it, well, you were right. I really thought we were gonna have 120, but it is what it is. Hopefully my field produces more when I go to make some straw bales. We're gonna need a lot to start up what I want to start up eventually. Yeah. Anyways, we got some contracts to finish. I'm gonna let the workers finish those contracts, and then eventually I'll go meet up with the people to collect the payments for them. For now, I'm gonna get this back to the farm and go finish up planting my fields. Anyways, I'll see y'all then. Later. I really need to stop doing the see y'all then later thing. I think that might be messing up. But yeah, let's see. Let's go back to this. Yeah, because I don't think... No. No. It's not what I meant. That seems about... I don't know. See, I played Underground. And then I had Underground 2. Need for Speed. Oh, that's the most recent one. That's the one I played recently. Okay, yeah. I'm getting off topic. I need to finish up these fields. Yeah, so I think I played the most recent, well, not most recent, I guess. I don't know when it came out. Where the name of the game is just Need for Speed. But I played Carbon, I played Underground, Need for Speed Underground 2, and Most Wanted, and I personally like Most Wanted the most. I never got into, or never had Pro Street. That was when I was a little kid when I started playing those games. Heck, my mom kind of didn't like me playing games that involved running from cops or whatever. So she thought Need for Speed was just racing and didn't realize that I was running from cops at the time. Ooh, this thing has gobbled up some gas. Or not gas, diesel. Dang it. Diesel. Diesel. Not gas. Diesel. Field 2. Somewhat closer. Yeah, you know, Carbon was fun. It was alright, but I don't think the storyline was completely good there. And I haven't played a Forza game at all, so speaking of which. And to talk about swapping games, man, my stepdad would get mad at it if I ever when I did that. The one time I did it, he found out I was in so much trouble. I just looked at my mom and was like, really? We're gonna let him have a hissy fit because I decided to let a friend borrow a game and they let me borrow this game? Like, then again, he was just mad about me playing video games, period. Funny how I put this over here and you can hear the water. But here you can't. I mean, I kind of like having that sound, but at the same time, I don't really. %, done with that. 0% done with that. Um, yeah. Check this. Hey, Dum Dum, there's a light pole there. Pay attention when you're driving. Well, I am gonna need this for later. So I have to just leave it here. Turn it off. Alright, well. Don't didn't mean to do that. Oh, got that done. So now we can go to oh, oops. Oh well. Alright. This one should go quickly. Or these fertilizing contracts should go by quickly. Smile. He's done. Except corners got missed. That's what I thought. Yes, this is a rice field, but I don't feel like doing rice. Um, I don't know, just kind of doing all the work. You know, when I when I play games, I'm usually competitive. Um, so before I started streaming and actually like trying to make a series like this series that I'm doing, I would just set up the farms and then not play the game, and next irritated me. So actually doing the series and whatnot now, it just it actually helps me play the game, but it's just not being competitive. It's like when I play Rocket League, I play ranked, and when people do stuff that makes me miss the ball because they think they need to have the ball control or whatever other stupid stuff where it makes us lose, it really pisses me off. Just because of the competitive side of me. In this game, there's no competitiveness. It's literally, even in multiplayer mode, yeah, you can make it competitive, but I don't plan on ever making a competitive series with anybody on multiplayer, so um it's just pretty much doing field work and harvesting and all that. Just really, it's just relaxing. I'm not trying to outdo, you or anybody else to where it's, haha, I'm better than you. Yeah, I know you're blocked by an object. Actually, this is the vehicle I need. A lot of people don't have a friend who I used to do the multiplayer with in 22. We moved to 25, and then after the move to 25, we were kind of like dropped the whole multiplayer deal. He doesn't even play the game anymore, which sucks because it was fun playing with him. But we were talking, he's like, the way that I set up farms, he doesn't like. He has his own. And I don't really like the way he sets up his farms. Problem is I want to make as much money as I can with my farms. Madden's fun, and yeah, that's a competitive game. Um, I don't. If I played Madden, I never played with people or against people. That's a game that I just literally just play the AI. However, if I play anything with my brother or my dad, it's Mario Kart. The cultivator. I guess I should pay attention instead of looking at stuff to buy. Oh, I have a, oh, I have a 465. Oh, that acts like a pal too. Hmm. Yeah, because that's base game right there. I like this one better as a. I would. It just looks so complicated compared to this one. This just looks better. Let's see, 12.8. You get 6 more meters with that one, man. I think I need to look in some different mods. Like, look at this dude did. He created a road through here. Oh man. Unfortunately, I had to get rid of all that fence just to be able to. I can't believe I just noticed that. Wow. God, I did a recording. Oh well. Ooh. Those people notice. Wow. Interesting design there. Alright. Seems already sprayed 183 acres. Wow. Guess I didn't realize I used it all that much. This seems like it's. I swear this not planter, cedar. Oh, oh. 7 miles per hour is its speed. That's quite interesting. But yeah, like I said, I play Rocket League for competitiveness, but it's people just do a bunch of stupid stuff, or you get put with the stupid people against Smurfs, and you just get your butt kicked, and they don't want to forfeit and move on to a different game, and it gets quite annoying at that point. Um, if I play anything with my dad or my brother, it's Mario Kart. And back when my little brother was younger, when I played with him a lot on it, he would always get mad because he was always in the far back, and him and dad are in first, second place battling it out. Like I said, that's one game where we, as a family, we're super competitive with each other on it. Oh, four ways are on. I just don't have those on. Yeah, you just play like a LAN party with them or something, private or a private party match with them, or do you actually play online? Oh, and I did forget to say earlier, I'm glad you're looking forward to the roleplay series tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully we do get to do it. I don't know if Hobby's got his computer set up yet or not. We haven't talked about it much. Oops. We are going through quite a bit of seeds, sir, here. 300 seeds per meter squared. Yeah. And I haven't seen I haven't seen him do any test streams, so I don't know, I guess we'll see how everything goes. I guess I haven't seen him put a post out yet, but I know for me, Kenner, he told us last week that to go ahead and take this past weekend off from the game. Now, do you play FS25 on PC or do you play console? Ah, Xbox is always fun. I switched from Xbox to PC. I don't know. I guess I like the PC build, but I need to get my PC build better because it has troubles when I'm trying to stream Rocket League and play the game at the same time. It's almost like it can only handle this game and streaming, I guess. I don't know. Last time I tried streaming Rocket League, I went to like a 200 and something ping. Couldn't play the game at all. But I'm also thinking maybe somebody was DDoSing me or something, making me lag super bad. I don't know. I'm really not willing to test it out again until I get bigger yeah, you can get a decent build for less than 2,000, but it's just not I don't think a PC less than 2000 is really worth it. And I'm gonna say right now that probably just buying the parts and then putting the PC together yourself is gonna be your cheapest option. And if you do end up um YouTube YouTube's a good friend on how to build one. If you get a pre-built one, be careful of what sites you use. Um, some of them just you're not going to get a lot of bang for your buck on some of them. They charge a lot of the charges seem like it'd be how can I say this? For the labor alone. So like they charge you a lot for labor just to put the PC together. And if you YouTube the entire process between getting all the parts, what you need to put the PC together, you could save quite a bit of money. Looking at the PC that I bought pre-built from a website, I should have spent a lot less than what I did for this PC, and the parts, everything in it isn't the greatest, isn't the best. It's kind of far from it. I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of like almost plug and play for a lot of it. You put, you plug this into this, that into that, screw this into here. The biggest thing is making sure you just don't break anything. You have a lot of parts you can easily break if you just put too much force or power into it. I mean, I wouldn't know much into it because I haven't I haven't built a PC, but I'm looking into getting parts and building one, and to upgrade the PC that I have right now that I want to the stuff that I want in it. It's gonna be thousands of dollars, man. Oh, it's already almost noon, or not noon, midnight. God, if it was noon, I'd still be at work. Oh, I just messed that up. Yeah, I was doing something else, trying to look into something, and I didn't realize I was going sideways until it was too late. But hey, it is what it is. It'll. Hmm. Let's see. Yeah, I really hate when it does that. Like, they'll have this one highlighted and you press X while, or not X, but H or whatever you gotta press to get it on there. And then all of a sudden you're just going from side to side and you're like, what the heck? It is annoying. But I just think that's because I might have hit a button that took it out of the GPS line and I turned it towards the way it was going. So that was just user error. Man, so many contracts completed that yeah, let's see. So 21 it's gonna be 35 something. 71, 78. Well, yeah, I have probably close to $300,000 in contracts here. The only problem is wintertime, my money's gonna go away because I have a loan out. I mean, we still got $6.5 million that we have to pay. Paying $47,753 a month. think once I get the bigger equipment and really start making the money, then I could really pay that down quick. Oh man, tired. Don't know why I'm so tired. Yeah, so if we don't end up doing the Welker Farm series tomorrow, then I'll probably just jump back on this and finish recording for episode 4. Hmm. Let's see. So yeah, I'm hoping that that grass field produces quite a bit of hay, or quite a bit of hay bales. Um, Hopefully getting a lot of straw from here. And then whenever I do field 52 and do the corn silage, hope I get a lot of silage that I'd have enough to make enough TMR to last me a year for my cow pen. I might have to hold off on it, because that cow pen can hold over 1,000 cows. And I don't want to be like 4B and have too many cows and can't make enough TMR. So I'll take it you typically watch Hobby Corner then and watch his streams. Yeah, I guess he did solve that with alfalfa. But I don't think we have alfalfa on this map. Bonsai? That must be a Bonsai must be a greenhouse plant. Ah, oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't sub to him until he had passed his 100 sub mark. Um, I started watching him after I got into 4B stuff. Better continue on where I left you off. Let's see. Yeah, see. They didn't put alfalfa into this map, which is fine. Kinda kinda sucks that they didn't, but oh well, right? Um Field 26 and 37. 26 there, field 37's there. These will be quick ones. And see, like before I even started streaming for YouTube or to do the Arkansas series, I had talked to Hobby to see if he wanted to do a roleplay series because I kind of want to, you know, have a roleplay series where we have somebody running a co-op and whatnot or whatever, you know, kind of deal. It's a little bit of a copy of other people that have made stream series and everything else. Well, probably. I forget when I asked him about it. I know I talked to him about it a couple of times in a stream, and then he had asked me to keep it out, which I don't blame him. Yeah, I like to do way too much in a short time frame. All right, well, Patrick, it was nice having you in the stream. Oh, that's okay. That's freaking out. Thinking there was something behind my green screen was messing up, but it's not. Um, it was nice having you in the stream, Patrick. Talk, chit chatting, and whatnot. Everybody else, if there's anybody else lurking, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. It is currently midnight at my time, and I need to hop off and get to bed for work in the morning. So I hope everybody has a wonderful night. If y'all have liked the content, please hit the like button. It helps out the stream, or it helps out the channel tremendously. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. On that note, I'll see y'all later. You have a good night as well, Patrick. Thank you.